Hello? Can you hear me? How's it going, buddy? Going great.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
So we're doing this training?
Yes, sir. Hey, you here?
Huh?
So, you got micro dagger in there, but I think you have to have the micro GPS. Because now it's showing up. It's in the shirt.
Oh, on the uniform?
Yeah.
Hey, it's working. I'm streaming on both platforms. Fuck yeah.
Wait, how'd you do that?
Well, I used to just stream with OBS, and I went and got Streamlabs. So,
Oh, you meant like the... I thought you meant like streaming to different services.
oh yeah, I'm streaming through Facebook and YouTube. Streamlabs.
Oh.
Streamlabs has a multi-stream now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Last time I did the stream, I could only do one. I don't mess with that anymore.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But yeah, it's working good now. So what do we need for a kit? Do they have one made up for us or what?
Oh, I think North has got one public if you want to try it.
Right.
If not, I'll make mine public because his old one didn't have the micro dagger in it.
It's updated now.
It's updated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just updated it.
And Northrop's made his according to the...
I swear.
DMR SOP for the 75th. But a lot has changed, so it might not be correct. So if they offer you one over there, just take it and then... There.
Yeah, this is the only one I'll need, and then I'll have my gold star.
Yep, same. Or actually, no, I need this one, and I need...
User left your channel.
I need this one and the Grenadier.
Oh, look at this.
Darren ran me through...
Bad
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Darren ran me through Grenadier the other day.
Yeah, I've been too busy training. Like, I ran alphabet through fucking 6 classes today.
Alphabet.
Literally AR, AT, AA, EOD, Demo, and Engineer. I did all 6 of them for them today.
I just call him Queso.
So, yeah. Sometimes I call them, oh, what is it? Jalapeno quesadilla. Cause this thing's J Quesada or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call them fucking jalapeno quesadilla.
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno on a stick.
Yeah. Jeff Dunham or Durham or Dunham.
Dunham. I think it's Dunham.
I think it's Dunham too. Yeah. You're gonna take that kit off of public. Y'all can save it if you want. For the the qual and stuff and the training, they might have us use whatever theirs is, and then when we get back here, they might be like, "Oh no, you can't use that rifle. You have to use the fucking one from the DMR SOP." So
right
I'll
on.
save both of them.
All right. Well, where are we going to?
I thought you were a corporal, Jimmy. We're waiting for. So what's happening is Mailman's teaching. Mailman's teaching Timber. So that way Timber can teach us while he supervises. So that way Timber can now teach the DMR class.
Nice.
Yeah. So that way we'll actually have at least a trainer in the 75th that can do DMR. We don't have to depend on somebody outside.
Well, that's badass.
and teach us while he supervises. So
Badass.
September
Sorry,
9th.
I'm looking at my shit here. I'm multi-streaming.
Yeah, I used to do that too, but it was through Streamlabs OBS, and then I streamed like primarily to Twitch at first, but then I wanted to do it to YouTube, so I use this program called Restream.
Yeah, Streamlabs OBS just came up with a multi-stream.
Yeah, see, I haven't streamed in almost 7 months. I only streamed when I was a fixed wing pilot here,
Yeah.
when I was the commander of the 23rd, but then I fucking didn't play much, and I haven't really got back into streaming and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it costs $12 a month to do it, but I was like, fuck it, you know.
Yeah. So these mags right here, the kit's already saved with the Seaburn in it, and the mags pulled out, so you don't have to worry about any of that.
Nice.
And here comes Benson.
User left your channel.
Hell yeah, brother.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, I'm just honestly trying to get the DMR qual and the Grenadier qual, so that way I can fucking just have it, because then the only things I need is heavy weapons and drone. And
Oh,
then
nice.
I'll have all of my qualifications, and then I'm gonna get with probably like Daring and a couple of other people that I run with all the time.
Yeah.
Like me, Daring, Go For It, Talon, get all 4 of us, and maybe challenge the Ranger course if they'll let us.
That'd be sweet.
Try to get our tab.
Hell yeah.
User left your channel.
We all either pass together or we all fail it together.
User joined
Yep.
your channel.
Exactly. I think we'll all pass.
Gotta be a group of 2 to 4 people, so.
User joined your channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's 2 to 4 people, and I was reading it earlier, like the one was like an ambush. Seer was one of them.
Nice.
User left your channel.
Oh, 1 second, I'm about to see.
Damn, I just got 3 new followers in the first 8 minutes I've been streaming.
Very nice.
Yeah. I'm ready to quit my job, boys. It's gonna be a full-time streamer.
Hell yeah, that'd be where it's at.
Making no money a month.
Making no money a month. Right now, I don't have anything better to do because literally,
Dude, I wish I would have been streaming when I used to play Ghost Recon. I had a group of people that I used to play. We used to play the PvP all the time, and we were fucking good too.
Breakpoint?
No, Wildlands.
Oh yeah, see, I play Breakpoint now, so.
Yeah, I can't get into Breakpoint, man. It's too easy. Like, they need to get rid of the markers, the fucking all that. They need to make it more like ArmA-ish. Like the guns don't feel the same.
Alright, so for the Ranger tab, it's 2 to 4 people without suffering casualties. You have to do a nighttime raid, element raid in urban enemy position, and destroy 3 assets. You have to do Seer, return to base on foot without navigation equipment after crash landing, avoid all enemy patrols and garrisons.
Is that
convoy ambush? That was Seer.
What's
Seer part.
Oh, okay, so that's not for this?
No, this is for the Ranger tab.
Oh, okay.
What's the Ranger tab?
It's the actual tab that says Ranger. It's like a tag that you get here. You always get it. It stays with you.
Oh, tag, not tab.
No, it's a Ranger's tab.
User left your channel.
Wait.
Military thing, kind of like you have a Special Forces tab, you have an Airborne tab, like
User joined
a
your
tab
channel.
is like a Ranger's tab.
Gotcha.
But it's a tag inside of here, yes. Alright, so you got nighttime raid, the seer. Then you got a convoy ambush. Must ambush an enemy convoy and destroy all enemy troops. Long range elimination. 2 marksmen must locate and destroy an enemy element at long ranges. So I guess the other 2 would be spotters. Demining supply route. Element must clear supply route clogged with IED and minefields with only a mine detector and defusal kit. And hunt fling HVT. 2 to 4 man element must hunt and eliminate an HVT and a security detail.
Nice.
It's crazy because all of them are 2 to 4 men except for the long range elimination. So I wonder if they run 2 separate courses so that way the 4-man team can all qualify together.
I don't know.
Or if they would just let 4 people do scenario and spawn twice the people.
What do you want, dog?
The bark whenever they say, is there any more questions that need to be asked? Every time they ask that in a briefing, does anybody have any questions? You hear go for the dog just start barking in the background.
Well, the dog wants to know.
That's what somebody said yesterday. Somebody actually said, the dog obviously does. Alright, give me a second, I'll get back.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Hey, what's up, boys?
What's going on?
Not much, buddy. Not much, brother. We're ready for the op.
Hell yeah. It's getting late for me. I got about 2 hours and I gotta
User joined
go.
your channel.
Alright, so far this streaming bullshit's working. I like it.
Oh, you're streaming? Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying the multi-stream for the first time, and I'm streaming to YouTube and to Facebook.
Alright, then I guess,
Wait up,
User
what
left
happened?
your channel.
Oh, nothing. I was talking about the stream.
User joined your channel.
Oh, what happened?
Oh my
Q?
god. Do you guys know what Timber is? I need a DMR kit. Or do you
We're
need
all
to
waiting for it. I just
okay,
made the
awesome.
one according to the SOP. I think it's public in the thing.
User joined your channel.
Look at these 2 good-looking guys over here. Sorry, I'm trying to stay away from the music. What's up?
Do you not like that kind of stuff?
No, it's just if there's music on my stream, they'll shut me down. They did that on our little fun op we did the other day.
Oh, really? It sucks.
Yeah, they like shut my stream down and I had to fucking send a dispute, which I guess the artist said it was okay for me to play their music, so they put my stream back, or they put my video back up.
How'd you get the artist to say it was okay?
I don't know. I
Is that
sent
like a public thing, or
I sent it Facebook said that so and so didn't approve my music, or I'm using music made by this artist and it's not approved by them. So then I sent a dispute saying that it's free advertisement for them. And they got back to me like 4 days later, and they're like, so and so has approved your music for your stream, so your stream has been put back up.
Joined your channel.
Free
So,
advertisement for the
User
artist,
left your
Joe.
channel.
yeah, so I guess I don't know if Facebook contacted the studio or
joined your
I don't know. It seems weird, but whatever.
No, me personally, I don't pick kind of music.
Yeah, I don't care what kind of music. I'm just trying not to have my stream taken down just yet.
I haven't seen No Man.
User joined your channel.
It's like somebody died right here.
I mean, streaming music, not being allowed to stream music is like basically not being allowed to stream games. Because if you think about it, you've got, like, you're playing somebody's content that you did not make, right? So, in a way, if you're streaming somebody else's music that you did not make, you get the equivalence there.
Yeah, I get it. That's why I ran away when he started playing the music, because I don't want my shit getting shut down. So I'm hoping this multi-stream thing goes good.
Hello.
What's up,
Hello.
JP?
What y'all working on?
User joined your
Just doing
channel.
some DMR training.
How did I get over here?
No clue.
I put myself in a vehicle and ended up over here.
I guess they want us back at the arsenal.
Maybe. Y'all hush.
Then I'll
User
have
left your channel.
9 medals and be able to get my gold medal.
No, I just
Because
need
I have
the
medical as
DMR.
well.
I just
Go
need the
for it,
DMR.
we'll get his gold
User
medal
joined
after
your
this
channel.
training.
Roger, Roger. Roger, Dodger. So this is a standard marksman rifle?
That's the one that's in the SOP.
Very nice.
I don't know if it's gonna be
trying
the
to-
one that
I'm
we
trying to
use when we do the
see-
class or what, but
I'm just
No,
wondering,
I just wanna
like,
see, if
so as typically we can use anything that's 5.56, like out in the field. So I'm wondering if you're running DMR, you can use anything that's 7.62.
yes,
that's not
that's what a
bolt
DMR
action.
is 7.62.
yeah.
You won't find a 5.56 DMR because it's not effective at 700 meters.
Yeah. Actually,
Well,
I
you've
can
got the
counter that, bro.
240B. It's
Yeah, there is.
7.62.
There are DMRs that are 5.56, by the way. There's only one.
Not
think it's two
effective
also.
though.
Yeah?
Not
Yeah, bro.
as effective as a 7.62 round at 700 meters.
No, it's not a matter of being effective. It's just a matter of can it hit the.
That's
Marksman
being
is just
effective, guy.
But wait, listen. A marksman is not just for long range. They are short range marksmen. You know that, right? That's
yes,
what it,
because in the
it's
army,
just
our,
someone that can take
our
it for sec-
DMR guys take ACOGs. 4x scopes.
No,
They're-
because I've seen the different
I love the 4x
different-
scope.
I'm just want. There's different kinds of marksmen. They're not all long range targets.
Yeah, so like in the
There's-
army,
as long as
whenever
you-
you're infantry, if you're a designated marksman, you have an ACOG on your rifle, whereas everybody else might have like CCOs or iron sights.
No one's in the server.
Damn, bro, I wouldn't go
Mhm.
iron sights, bro. Damn.
Yeah, they
we're
have
not
iron
in
sights over there.
2001, bro.
They have them overseas though.
I think it's just now is a standard that most army men have a CCO at least. At least. Unless you're a
think you're
marine,
wrong,
which you don't
buddy.
have shit.
Wait, they said grab 0
I don't know. I'm
kits.
going back from what people
Timber said to grab 0 kits because we'll be
What
giving
are
a
you talking
test
about,
kit.
dude? When I was in the
Grab
Marine Corps,
0
we
kits.
all got ACOG. We
I
all
need
got
to put a
ACOG.
0
there you go.
kit on you.
What's a 0 kit? I don't
I'll put
It
a
was a
0
joke about the
kit on
marine
you.
stuff, by the way.
User left your channel.
Let me see.
Is that the base kit?
No, it's just basically
But
you
yeah,
and your underwear.
I
that's
do
the
believe
fit.
that at least in this
Oh.
time of season, I feel like most soldiers have scopes. Because
User
it's
left
like,
your
damn,
channel.
we're in
User joined
2020.
your channel.
Here, let me
Unless the military
actually,
is that underfunded.
Here, I got it.
User left your channel.
There you go. It's made public now. Load that.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Channel switched. Channel switched.
0.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Here, load the fucking kit. The 0 kit.
Wait, why do I have those?
Binoculars.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Well, now I don't have it. That's confusing.
Yeah, I have it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna put it in
I'll
the
have
crate
it-
though.
Yeah, I've got a radio and a.
Yeah, just the radio, the map, the watch, and the compass, and the altimeter inside the crate.
User left your channel.
There, I have absolutely
User
fucking
joined your
nothing
channel.
now.
Hey, it's Timber. Hey, Timber, can we get the kids?
I will make a kit public for you guys right now, actually.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Hey, Timber. What's up,
I
brother?
gotta run around in my underwear.
User left your channel.
Yes.
By
it
the
is
way,
cold,
I'll
and
be
you
when
must be in your underwear.
in due time, Timber. I will also be partaking in that DMR course.
Are you not doing it
We're
today?
ready. No. I'm just saying in due time.
I mean, you can take it now if you
I mean-
want.
Oh,
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, we opened it up. Everybody that wants to do it can do it.
Cool.
Everybody, I will say, everybody that does it today may have to redo it if we decide to change up some of the SOP a
User
little
left
bit.
your channel. User joined your channel.
The only kid I'm
Time for?
seeing is the one from First Sergeant Viking.
User
Yep.
left your channel. Switched. Channel switched.
Just see DMR test kit.
User
Now,
joined your
just
channel.
made it public.
There we go.
cool with me.
This has
Oh,
literally
no, I
the
see it.
absolute minimum of a kit that we need for today.
So is this the weapon that we will
Ooh.
use?
That's dope.
Yep, this is the weapon. This is pretty much what we
That's
use
the
for,
M110.
for the testing. Give me a second.
I
But like,
I
is this
assume
the,
this
like,
was
the
the
one
one
that
This
we're
is the-
using
yeah, this
for
is-
ever?
No, this is not the Rangers. This is what I was instructed to test everybody on by mailman.
Oh, okay.
So,
we will
I'm not
still
sure
use the
what our-
SOP one, or
I'm
what?
not sure what our weapon restrictions are for DMR. Yeah, I haven't checked the SOP lately for that specific wall. I don't know if there's ever really been one, but I think it's SR25.
17 20-inch barrel.
That's in the SOP.
Yeah, that's in the SOP posted in Friedel's office. I made that kit just because.
There is also a SOP in the Ranger office. I don't know if that's. Maybe that's not it.
I don't know if that's right. I mean, I just know Friedel's it has the sergeant's training thing or whatever for
Yeah.
the classes, and that was just I just made a kit based on that SOP, but I can give it to you so you can save it later, and then you can just change it whatever they allow you to have or allow us to have.
Yeah, I say, and I'm gonna work with Ranger Command on if they want to change anything and what they want to change. I was kind of hoping Daring would be here.
He was
Yeah.
supposed to come. He wanted a refresher. He said.
Yeah, I'll send him a message.
I think he's in Hobo's channel.
Can somebody? I'll just fucking send him a message on Facebook.
No, he's not in Hobo's channel. He
User
was
left your
earlier.
channel. User joined your
They
channel.
were talking earlier.
User joined your channel.
Where's my money at?
Yeah, like I said, I may do this
I have
and
it.
I may fail to mailman standards, and we'll have to do this all over again. But
Is there a way to like zoom in on the scope? Cause
yes, there's maybe your numpad or your numpad will have the plus and minus.
Oh, there. We go. Good
Yeah, it's a 1 to 8. It's a 1 to 8. So
Hey Timber.
Yep.
Inside the arsenal, if you just want to save them, it's the one with the SOP that's already posted. That way you don't have to go through the whole kit to make it if you don't want to.
oh, I've got the DMR kit that was just recently put out, but it doesn't have what we're using today, so it's gonna have to get changed. Like we don't use Kestrel anymore.
Oh, so that. Yeah, okay, so that whole shit has to be changed in the SOP too.
Yeah, like I said, I'll have to get with them and get that
User left
changed.
your channel.
Let me
What is
User
an
joined your
ID?
channel.
That's
Oh,
all you have of all your
that's
money you
cool.
got for your birthday.
I think actually this IP68 or whatever, that's better than what Kestrel shows.
Yeah, I like it. It's a little more streamlined, and it gives you a bunch of different readings instead of just one. But we'll go over that when we get out there.
Yeah.
Please don't eat us. I didn't include any medical supplies in these kids.
Okay, I put some in mine.
Yeah, we shouldn't need any.
But
If
not a
anybody
lot.
needs any, somebody fucked up and is failing.
So do we actually get to shoot people?
No.
Oh.
We never get to shoot people.
Well, once you become a DMR, you'll be shooting people. Lots of people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we
that
get to
takes
use
like
the class.
time.
I mean, if you're
That's
Zeusing,
also
you can,
true.
you can put down unarmed insurgents.
We're just using targets.
Pop-ups.
Yeah, pop-up targets because there's a lot of insurgents to put down and keep track of.
Right. Put down civilians.
That's true, you could put down civilians.
But shit, with one person, this class is like, what, 30, 45 minutes long?
Not today, because I have work tomorrow. Eventually, like I said, well, this is kind of just the precursor to get the green light to actually start doing it. I'm probably going to add stuff that is going to be more fitting to what Command wants with DMRs. Or taking out, depending. Like I said, it just depends. Probably won't take out anything just because what Mailman says is law pretty much on this stuff, as far as it goes. But yeah.
Nice. So they're gonna actually start letting us run DMRs then?
Well, unfortunately, we don't ever have any of the MOSs we need at the time, so...
I have all 9 after today, so we should be good.
Well, it's just the
Well,
thing.
you
It's
can
like
only run
how
one,
often,
and it's
how
not
often,
enough people.
yeah, how often do you run a DMR in any squad? Because we need a medic, we need EOD, we need an AR, we need AT. Until we start running like fucking 20 guys again on ops, probably won't be seeing many DMRs.
Go for it. Guess what you're gonna be?
What's up?
Medic.
I'm always medic.
Hey, but if we get Benson in DMR, or no, it wasn't Benson. Who was it? That team killed like soaked 3 times yesterday.
That was
Panzer.
Panzer.
Yeah.
I don't, you know, it's
maybe
funny.
if we get Panzer in DMR,
Yeah,
we
he
can
actually-
identify a target.
He actually didn't kill Soap. Soap lived.
Well, yeah, we revived
Yeah.
him and saved his life all 3 times, but
He would have died.
he would have died. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got let up with a fucking 50 cal. Like in real life, he was dead. His fucking, he had like 18 holes bigger than the fucking size of all of our dicks put together.
Yep.
He also took an AT round.
Oh, what?
What
Whoa.
happened?
Whoa.
Jesus,
That's,
who's smoking in here? Who hotboxed the goddamn barracks?
God.
Whoa.
What?
User left your channel.
Who did this? Oh, it's probably that's Fog.
What the fuck?
That's not even a smoke. Like that's not even.
Yeah,
that's
This is
it's
not
fog.
fog.
User joined
This
your
is like
channel.
100% Fog.
This is not.
This is terrible
like-
fog.
Oh my god.
I don't think this is very realistic.
I think we're gonna have trouble with this.
Is this what we're gonna have to train in?
I think they just
Yes.
moved it to loud down.
If you don't make these 750, 850 meter shots, you fail.
Who hotboxed the map?
Cam.
Somebody got that go.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, we can see.
Yay.
Alright, well.
Is there a sergeant here? Fuck no, there's not. God damn it.
Alright. Yeah. Let's
It's a
let's
nice
go.
training night.
Mailman is testing me. So if I pass the test, I will be doing the balls from now on for DMR.
But we still get the.
Yes, until we change it, and then you have to re-wall. Because we'll probably
User
change
left
some
your
stuff.
channel.
Balls. Yep.
Probably like 100,000 times.
Yep.
Like every other fucking
User
thing that
joined your
happens.
channel.
Yep.
Mailman's blowing fat
It should be a
clouds with his
teleporter pole right there.
It's like, hey, everybody got called on medic yesterday. Oh, it changed. Got a recall today.
I hope it's hard.
You know how it goes.
Stuff because I really would like it to be a little bit more realistic.
Hey, buddy. Where y'all running? It's back here. Like the pole right here. Flagpole?
Oh.
DMR Training. They all kept running past.
Timber.
Is everybody? What?
Oh, never mind.
Did you fuck with the fog?
Yeah, that was him, but I've been doing...
Hey, stay over here, guys.
Okay.
Timber.
Yeah.
Come here. Here's the new qualification. Look out at the target bearing 295, about 760 out.
Oh, he forgot to put a galaxy in here, so we don't have bearings.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
He said it was a base qual kit. You don't need bearings.
Right above the guy.
Oh.
I've been just...
Fucking Christ.
Oh yeah.
That'll be a bonus. That'll be a bonus point.
Yeah.
Super cold.
Alright, Vikings leave the house. Get rid of the fog. Yeah, already.
Wasn't there more of you?
Q got lost. Like, he kept running straight out the front gate.
He's
I tried
right
to stop him.
He's at us right there.
This is Queso right
Oh, he is here.
Who the fuck was that there then?
Where's Riggs at?
That's a good question.
And Benson.
here. Yeah, Riggs and Benson.
Riggs, can you hear me?
And we don't need to be able to get bearings, do we?
Well, we got a compass. Kind of definitely the old school way, but it's alright.
Okay, works.
Where the fuck did everyone go?
They probably didn't realize. I thought you pointed to the black SUVs.
I said in front of the black SUVs.
No.
I see fucking flagpole. I randomly
right
think
back.
it's a teleport, regardless.
Pretty much.
I'm kind of dumb, so.
Oh, I need a fucking spit bottle. I should have looked before I put this in my mouth.
Swallow it. Be a man.
No, you can fucking suck my dick. Throw up all over the place. Get another of the pole.
So now
Now
we're on Mount
There you
Everest.
go.
Yes, we are on Mount
Yes.
Everest.
Alright. Everyone mention
User
it.
left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Alright. Just make sure you put your earplugs in too. I don't want, I don't want people going deaf.
We have suppressors, but that's a good idea.
User disconnected from your channel.
Alright, Millman.
Oh boy, sure is cold.
This is a game, you're not actually.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
I turned my room down to fucking
Gotten lost in reality.
35 degrees just to match what it is out here.
You live in the snow. Where you at again? You're in
Florida. Yep.
It is 35 now.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it is cold.
I actually just brought ice into my room, and that's all I did.
It was 80 degrees yesterday. I got to work today to a super awesome 32.
Ooh, nice.
That was fun.
They reminded me of Wisconsin. It was like...
Oh, nice. 60 in Texas.
Yeah.
Who should he go, bro?
Downtown Puyallup? Puyallup. Oh, Puyallup. I'm in Vancouver, so...
Oh, okay, you're fucking up down there, water by Portland.
I work in Portland, so but Vancouver is like, you know, you pay $1,000 less for rent a month, and it's still expensive as fuck, dude. So
Alright, guys. So, we're here for the inaugural fuck-up of Timber's DMR training. We're going to go over some basic concepts, the equipment required, what you need to do as a DMR, and then we're going to shoot some steel. At the end of this, you will be tested. Just to give you a heads up. The test is 10 targets ranging from 300 to 850 meters. You'll need to hit 7 of the targets to pass. Get 3 shots per target. Just to keep that in the back of your head. So first of all, we're going to talk about the role of a DMR and what we're going to use it for. Firstly, let's separate DMR and sniper because some people may be under the misconception that as a DMR you're going to be taking some super Gucci ass 1200 meter shots. That's not going to be the case. With a sniper, you know, that's kind of like a sedimentary position. You're going to sit somewhere for a long ass time. You're usually going to be looking for one target in specific, or you're going to be reconning an area, which probably won't ever do as a DMR, just because you're going to be mostly moving with the unit. DMR, I kind of picture the DMR in my head as like an accurate fire asset. Like, think of a rifleman that's got more precision at his hands, able to do like a multi-target engagement at maybe a little further range than what most people will do with the red dots and stuff, you know, 400, 600, 700 meters out. Something that as a DMR you need to keep in mind is because you can see targets a little further out, a little clearer, you can ID what they are, you're going to be focusing a lot on target prioritization. So, you know, if you see a fucking group of 6 or 7 dudes shooting at your squad, you're probably going to want to bust the dudes with fucking RPGs and machine guns first. Just because, you know, you look down the fucking optic of a red dot and it's like, oh, cool, there's a bad guy there. I see he has a gun. Can't really tell what the fuck it is. As a DMR, you know, you'll have a little more freedom as what you have right now as far as weapon and optics go, but you'll be able to see a little more clearly than somebody with an ACOG. Everybody kind of get that?
Yep.
We're not snipers. We're designated marksmen.
User left your channel.
Roger.
So as the equipment, DMR should probably be using a 7.62 rifle. There are 5.56 variants, but why bother with 5.56 when you can 7.62? You're just gonna have more stopping power. Granted, at the cost of ammunition per mag, because usually they're 20-round mags, which again is plenty if you're banging dudes pretty regularly. Something that you should note to DMR, since you're not going to be fucking zooming 1,200 meter shots, you probably don't need a gigantic fucking optic on your gun. Something like, you know, 24 power fucking like long gun scopes is probably not going to be ideal because, like I said, fast target acquisition, fast target engagement, like what you have on there, the LPVO, is fucking awesome. Bring that thing in super close, almost like a fucking red dot, or you can zoom in and get a little more precision out of it than, like I said, anything else that normal riflemen are going to be carrying on their guns. Some of these, actually, all of our Night Force optics now, with the exception of 2 that do not tell you that it's a 1 to 8 power, are night vision compatible, which is awesome. Because when we first got these, they didn't have night vision, and it sucked ass because they're great scopes. Some of the basic equipment we're just going to go over today. As far as testing, the rifle we've got is an M110 PRS Black, and it's got the Night Force ATACR 1 to 8 power by 24. We are going to use the Vector 21 Knights like all of us use. They're awesome because they're night vision compatible and they can range find, which is literally perfect for what we need it. We'll have a range card, which we'll go into right now, actually. If you've got your weapon out, make sure your weapon's out in your hands and not your binos or anything. If you want to self-interact with yourself and go to your equipment, you'll open up on the bottom of that little spinning wheel should be the range card. You'll see open range card. And you should get a sheet with colors and numbers on it. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
The colors is going to be the temperature of your environment, and then the number is going
User
down.
left your
You
channel.
see in the black it says target range in meters 100. This rifle should go down to 900 meters at
User joined your
35
channel.
degrees. So this is kind of an idea of what you need to do with your optic or with your rifle to get it to hit where you need it to. So, like I said, this one can touch out to 900. Not that you'll be making that if the temperatures are right. So we see our range card. We see, let's say a guy is at 500 meters, and our temperature out here today is, I don't know, 15 degrees. What are we going to set our scope to as far as dope goes?
3 up.
Right. So find our temperature. We're going to go down back to our equipment. For our next piece of equipment, we have the on the very top says open IP68. This replaces essentially the Kestrel in conjunction with the Skywatch. There's an item in your inventory called the Skywatch BL500.
I think mine's glitched, Denver. I can only see like half numbers.
Yeah, same.
Half numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, like I see half of the 2. I'm guessing it's 2.9, but I can only see like the top part of the 2 and the 9. Same with
that's weird.
all the rest of them.
Is that how it is for all of you guys?
Yep.
No, mine's fine.
No, mine's fine.
Whoever's not, drop it on the ground and pick it back up.
That's fucking weird.
Maybe because of the screen that we're playing on?
Whoever's not fine, turn it off and get back in.
That's the easiest thing to do.
No, I'm still fucked.
Mine as well.
That's ripping F. Who else is fucked?
Mine's good.
I mean, I can assume that it's 2.6, 14.7, 76, and 963.4.
Yep. Yeah. No. I mean, that's right. So we'll call it good for now. If you need, whenever we do our ranging and hitting, if you want to verify with the guy with you, or with me, then I'll verify it with you so you know your instrument's correct. But just so you guys know that you will need to have the Skywatch and the IP68 to make this work. If you don't have Skywatch, you're going to be fucked. The Skywatch just needs to be in your inventory. You don't have to turn it on or anything like that. Alright? Yeah, there's no fancy dancy buttons on it. It just do. And then say this, like I said, we kind of talked about it and thought this would be a good replacement for the Kestrel because this has a couple of units of measurement, temperature, wind on one screen instead of having to scroll through on the Kestrel. So this is kind of, we find out it's going to be the best as far as words are hard after word. This is going to be the most useful.
It'll
for
be
now.
the most efficient way to
There
get all
we
the
go.
information you need. With the Kestrel does provide more information than this, but this really has everything you need with wind speed and the temperature, and it's just displayed right there instead of scrolling through the Kestrel to find it. It's just right there, one interaction. So it's more efficient than the Kestrel, basically.
Exactly. So if we look at their temperature, 4.7, you notice that our range card doesn't have points on it. There's no 14.7 on the range card. So we'll just round up and down. And there's even a good difference. It usually jumps by 5 degrees per notch. So you'll just have to estimate, if you're looking, if you can find one with a pretty good jump. If you look at a range card again, if you could pull that out, and we'll go to the 20C, 25C column, drop down to, let's just say 800 meters. You see at 20C it's 7.6, 25C 7.4. If you're somewhere in between, 22, probably a good guess it's going to be 7.5 or so. And that also kind of just depends on if you like shooting a little high or like shooting a little low as far as the point of aim on your sight. So something you're going to have to get used to
User left
as
your
far as,
channel.
whatever sight you choose to stick with. Same thing kind of goes with your wind. Wind is not an exact science in this.
User joined your channel.
This optic, it's got notches for your wind and stuff. If you zoom all the way in, you'll see it on the
User
outside of your
disconnected from your
red
channel.
reticle.
there's notches for side to side on both sides of it. You just kind of have to learn, you know, hey, I know it. You know, I've shot this weapon enough that I know it 2 meters a second. The wind, you know, is 1 notch, you know, which is also kind of a hard thing to gauge because the wind up here and the wind over there is probably different. But at least it's something to gauge it by. Does everybody know how to check your wind direction?
Shift K?
No.
Yes. If you push left shift and K on the top left of your screen, an arrow will pop up. That is wind direction. So, you know, we can know that there is a roughly 1.5 meters a second wind blowing that direction, coming up from behind me and blowing that way. That wind is affected by your environment. If you run down over there and you go prone, there will be no wind because you'll be on the other side of this mountain. And that arrow will turn into a circle. I don't know if it works right here. I'm too close. But wind is just kind of something to think about. We don't have any real life indicators such as foliage and stuff to tell us, oh, the wind is blowing harder down there, but you know, that ArmA tree is just a fucking stale tree. Something else I have included in the kit, I'm sure some of you guys have used an SSWT. If you guys have never used one, if you go to your event, you see a thing for place SSWT.
Yeah.
This thing's super fucking useful if you get in some of those buildings where you can't fucking get set up on a window. Some of the windows are just a little too high, and you can't fucking mount up properly on them. SSWT will kind of save your ass. Also, you ever stuck in a place sitting for a little bit, you can place it behind the window so you're not hanging out. You can also adjust this up and down by interacting with it. Just be careful, because if you swing this around, it's like everything else in ArmA. You will fucking yeet everybody you hit with it. They will be yeeted into fucking oblivion. You can also drag it. So I think it's kind of easier just to pick it up and put it down. And then you can pick it up and it just goes right back into your inventory. So let's go ahead and grab all those back up. Alright, so that kind of covers the basis of the just the general equipment that we have. As far as Rangers go, we might ask you to carry 1 or 2 more pieces that won't particularly pertain to actually being DMR or qualled. So just maybe some extra stuff that command decides that we need or would like to have. So we've covered the role of what you do as DMR, what you should be looking for. You should be looking out for, such as targets of opportunity, priority targets, what equipment we have. Something else I would like to say, I personally think that the 1 to 8s are perfectly fine for indoors. These ones do have an offset dot. As a DMR, that doesn't limit you as far as close quarters. I mean, this is just a fucking 7.62 AR pretty much. You can still fucking clear buildings with it and fuck people up. May not have full auto at your disposal, but guarantee you 30 cal rounds gonna fuck us up. So whether that be, if you don't like this fucking 1 to 8 with the offset red dot, some people don't. You can carry a backup sight. See you later.
Okay. No.
Alrighty then. You can carry a backup red dot or something. If you're hey, we're about to go fucking start kicking doors in houses. I'm just gonna throw the fucking red dot on this bitch. I'll be good for a minute. I'm sure you guys have switched fucking equipment enough in the field to know how to do that. It's not a big deal, and it doesn't take a lot of time. But yeah, that's pretty easy. Everybody knows how to find range on your binos, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good, because I would be worried. So.
What is it? Sorry.
Oh.
RIP.
Yeah.
R for RIP. It's R, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
R. Yeah.
You hold R, and then you gotta
go. A little red circle pops up.
Oh, okay.
So-
I in the actual game when I messed around, it's actually T.
Is it T for you on a launcher?
No, it's it's R now. But
Oh,
when
you
I've
changed it.
yeah, it's R for you guys. But when I've played like Zeusy missions by myself, it's T for some reason. But I got it now. The R worked. So.
All right, cool. All right, so let's get some practice shots in, I guess.
User joined your
Something I
channel.
will say, even if you have your fucking LPVO out or your quote unquote long range optic, if you're shooting at a dude that's like 200 or 300 meters away, chances are you're not gonna need to fucking use your range card. Like, bullet drop is not that much of a bullet drop is not a fucking thing that close. So chances are, if you're hitting him center mass, you're gonna be able to hit him. If you don't, it's gonna be close enough to your follow-up shots are gonna be fucking right on him. I've literally ran with all of you guys. I know you guys can fucking shoot, so you can figure it out easily. just a little tidbit there. With that covered, as far as our equipment and our roles go, we'll go over here.
Hey, Timber.
Yes, sir.
Does elevation, like if we're up on a hill and they're down low, does that affect like the bullet drop as well, or do you still sight it in as if it's, you know, straight shot?
Still, I personally still sight it in as a straight shot. Whatever your range is from you to the target.
I do believe that when you're at a higher elevation, there's less bullet drop than if you are, because the bullet has more velocity because he's going down. Versus you're shooting up, it has less. It loses its velocity. That's my what's the term? Like that's just physics right there, basically.
Well,
I don't know if ArmA accounts for that, but that's
fortunately,
I'm just going by what I assume.
Fortunately, the ballistic coefficient of 7.62 and 5.56 is pretty fucking good, so we don't have to worry about that too much as far as ArmA goes. Yeah, ballistic coefficients for 5.56 and 7.62 are pretty smack good. So, and as far as ArmA goes, that's probably not going to be taken into consideration. If we can, I guess we'll find out when we go and sight these targets in over here. Also, our arsenal's dead, so nobody injure each other because no medical supplies.
I have a little bit, but I'm not willing to give it away. That's me.
We're gonna jump you for your medical supplies if somebody gets hurt. Yeah, damn, I kind of don't want to just send him straight off into the ranging on that, but now, man, what do you think? You think it's time to shoot? Do a little range finding and shooting? Emmett's actually not here anymore.
I am here.
You give him like 0.2 seconds to respond.
Yeah. No, I'm like, yeah, mailman. So by the way, he's like off getting like a beer or some shit, like making popcorn in the fucking kitchen.
I'm like, all right, guess you're not here.
So yeah. So let's go ahead and walk over to this little cliff edge over here. We have some targets set up, and we're gonna take a gander. So everybody see that target right there?
User left your channel.
We're gonna shoot at that target.
Where at?
It's gonna be like it's like bearing 311 down there. You pull out your binos. We can give me a range on that guy, roughly.
607.
Ooh, that guy. That's farther than what I'm looking at.
Well, the guy down there at the bottom, the first one is 437.
Yep.
Yeah,
438. So 488, we're just gonna round that to 450. That's pretty close to 450, right?
Right.
Yep.
That's it. You can round up or round down, but 438 is a lot closer to 450 than it is to 400. And we're just gonna go off of what's on our range card. So we know that guy is roughly 400 meters away. So note, before you check your range card, make sure your rifle is out. Because if you check your range card with your binos out, you will get some really fucked up readings. I don't know if you guys want to go ahead and just pull your binos out and compare the range card to when you have your bino and your rifle out. It's a lot fucking different, and it will fuck your day up. Because you'll be shooting way the fuck over somebody's head.
So if it's like 14.6, do we round to like 15, or
as far as our temperature. Yeah, I mean, I would round to 15 since that's our closest like temperature limit. Because you jump to five degree increments. So roughly, what's going to be our elevation adjustments?
3 up.
Everybody agree with that?
Yeah, 2.5.
I would say. Yeah, 450 meters, 15 degrees Celsius.
15 degrees Celsius.
We're gonna
2.5.
Are we gonna like take green shooting, or we just all wanna spray at it?
We'll probably call out names instead of just everybody eating it at once.
50.
But
Yeah, I'm getting negative
2.5.
3.5.
2.5. Yeah, that's right. Damn.
Negative.
So if it says negative, do I?
Yeah. So just so you know,
that means
ignore
I
the
go
negative.
down, not up.
Nope. Ignore the negative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It just you would go up. So you guys know how to change your elevation.
Roger.
Page up, page down. So if you hold down shift, it's big jumps. Instead of 0.1 increments, it'll go by one whole increment.
Oh,
So
okay,
a faster way to do that, if you hold your left control, page up shifts you to the right for windage, page down shifts you to the left for windage.
Is there big jumps for that one too, or?
Yeah, if you hold down the shift and left control, left shift, left control, it'll do one increment for the windage adjustments as well. Alright, so everybody make sure you're good. We got 2.5 on the range card. Who had something different?
I rechecked.
I'm getting at 15 degrees. I'm getting. I'm ranging at 450, 3.5.
3.5.
3.5.
Where are you? What do you got fucked up over here?
Yeah,
What at the very top of your sheet, what does it say for the bullet information? You should say like 308, 127 grain. You should have the M993 ball in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
15 degrees Celsius, 350 meters.
450.
450 meters on. I got 2.5.
Yep, 2.5.
Let me see your gun. Is it say 3.5? You have some kind of different increments of measurement on your ArmA?
I'll just reset everything. Let me see. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna try.
Hey Timber.
Yes, sir.
I have to go AFK, man.
Oh, you're last to shoot, so that's fine.
Okay,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
just gonna
good.
like
It's
stand away.
It's 2.5.
2.5.
I'll make your shot.
Yeah, 2.5.
Right.
I got it.
With a pistol, mailman, with irons. Alright, Jimmy,
Yeah,
so let's go
I'm
ahead and
good
put
to
a
go,
fucking
2.5.
round on that target down there.
We're setting our
Alright.
now.
Yeah, if you want to set up your SSW keys, it's the perfect time, because if you prone here, I don't know if you can actually aim far enough down.
User left your channel.
Hit.
Got it.
Alright. Go for it. Let's go ahead and get you on that as well.
Oh, I can't
What's
even
up?
fucking get my thing
That's a
down
miss.
again.
Hey, Timber.
That's a hit. Yes, sir.
I would add a little bit something to it because the SSWT makes it pretty fucking easy. For this qual, they can only use the SSWT on 3 of their 10 targets.
Alright, cool. This one, I just want to get, yeah, that's good.
Every other one, they have to be needing.
Okay, yep. Yeah, as far as testing goes, we will definitely do that. I just want to make sure everybody's getting their range card set properly and reading it.
Also for the testing, I'll pick what target goes where, or like what target we're gonna do. I'll just place like a Humvee right by it, so people can
How about
see it.
you want to do it like we did it before? Call out a bearing and then range.
Oh yeah, that works too.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more challenging.
That works too.
All right, go for it. Hit Kisada.
Firing.
It's to the right. Elevation was good.
Sorry. I didn't switch to 2.5. I had it at 3.5.
You guys also notice that when you shoot far, you can actually see the vapor trail of your round, right?
Yep.
It's kind of hard to see in the fucking white, but definitely helps if you're shooting fucking far as shit.
Taking a shot. Center mass.
Perfect.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
I don't know. 2.5, right?
Yeah,
No
2.5.
win?
Go ahead and set another.
2.5.
It's not part of your testing, so you're good. Not seeing your.
I'm not even seeing my bullets.
Are you aiming?
You're hitting.
He was a little high.
Looking at the wrong
Yeah, you're
target?
hitting. No, you're at the right one. You're hitting high.
Hold on. I want to make sure you have it set to negative 2.5, right?
Negative 2.5?
Yes, sir. Yep.
I thought you said positive. Ignore the negative.
Yeah,
Damn.
ignore the negative sign. Sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to. Yeah, so for whatever fucking reason, when you go up in your elevation, it says negative. So we're gonna be at negative 2.5. We're gonna elevate up to 2.5.
So my scope needs to say 2.5 up or 2.5 deep?
Your scope needs to say negative 2.5.
So when you go page up, bring it to 2.5.
Yep.
But it don't say negative in front of it. It just says 2.5 on my scope.
No.
Just put 2.5.
Keep going.
That's fine.
Yes, sir.
I think you're getting range card mixed up with scope. So on the scope, it will say just regular 2.5. On the range card, whenever you see a little minus sign next to the number, completely ignore the minus sign. Like pretend it's not even there. So if you're
on the rifle,
just
go page up.
Shitty.
Yeah, on the rifle, just page up to 2.5.
Okay, paged up to 2.5.
Yep.
Sending it. I don't see where I'm hitting though.
Fucking didn't see that either.
It looked like it was right and high.
311, 450 meters. That target right there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is your red dot on it? Like your red dot?
Like right in the fucking middle at 2.5.
You're winded.
You hit high.
Look, you're fucking shooting way high for me.
Remember, you got a little bit of wind, so you got to go a little bit to the left.
You're also shooting downhill.
That's not gonna matter. 2.5 on center mass, you should hit that.
And that's what I've got at 2.5 center mast, like right here, center mast. I pulled the trigger, but it don't fall.
Shoot again.
Center mast.
Try to aim a little bit lower.
Yeah, I'll aim at the very, like right between
the base of
gap. Yeah. Alright. Aim in center mast at the bottom.
You have a splash.
I'm not even seeing my splash.
I see the splash. It's right above and to the right.
Hey, here, take my gun. I don't know, maybe it's a gun.
Go ahead and shoot it.
No. Take the gun.
Alright.
Fire. Okay. Yep.
He fucking hit it right on.
You got his gun.
Still, same thing, not hitting. And that's fucking center mass.
Sure got injured or something? No. You don't have like a...
right in the fucking middle of the target too. Is there like a fucking mod that I might have turned on with doing windage or ballistics and shit?
Hey, remember when we were playing earlier? You had to take your suppressor off.
Oh no, I shot it with my suppressor.
Jesus Christ.
No. North had to take the suppressor off for it to work.
Oh.
What's the range, just so I don't have to
450.
Yeah, 450.
450.
15
there,
degrees.
2.5.
Hit.
So,
what the fuck's going on with mine?
If I kill this rabbit, do I get an automatic qual?
You get
automatic
left hat.
I was shooting where I would have aimed personally if I was making the shot. Now I'm going to shoot center mass. What the hell? Do you have right or left adjusted?
No, I hadn't touched it.
Adjusted on the scope?
No, it was zeroed.
Because I'm aiming center. Where I aimed the first few shots, I aimed down and left, basically almost on his left thigh. And then I just did center mass, and it was still hitting.
Are you not hitting now?
I'm shooting right between his ears.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I'm shooting a rabbit.
I am shooting a rabbit.
I think I might have like some advanced ballistics
right behind him.
turned on. I don't know.
Oh my god, all my ammo dropped out of this.
Yeah, I saw that.
You need to turn on, advanced ballistics has to be turned on in order for the ace. ballistics
Yeah.
to work.
I think it's a server setting actually.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I hit
Yeah, advanced ballistics have to be turned on if you want to use the dials
So
in
is
the scope. If it's not, it won't
first
work.
one checked white on your guys's, or is it off?
Where is this under configure?
Add-ons, based advanced ballistics. All of mine are have box marked except for 2.5. Targets. Still. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Aim for the rectum.
I'm gonna try putting it on his thigh, like he said.
You're still shooting high.
I don't understand why.
I have a trait. I have a.
Dope your gun down to 0. Yeah, dope your gun down to 0. See what it does.
Alright, I'm zeroed out right now. Center mass.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. I think you may have set a new 0 without even knowing it. Because that's possible.
Set it like an actual 0.
This is Q's gun. Like I shot it with my gun and with Q's gun, both at 2.5, and it did it. But then as soon as I zeroed this, it hits right on now.
No, I can shoot again at 2. I can shoot again at 2.5 and I can hit it. Look.
I wonder if it saves it for the player. Like if it saves his 0 at 2.5.
I'm hitting it at 2.5.
So how do I re-zero it to 100 then? Because right now where I'm at, if I aim center mass, I'm dropping the target at zeroed out.
Okay, hold on. I gotta refigure how to save a 0 because I never do that.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine that's a quick keybind.
SSWT. Okay, hold on. I think I may have found it. Okay, so you have... Right, so you're zeroed out right now, right?
Roger.
Okay.
Zeroed out.
Ace self-interact, go to equipment, and above your SSWT kit, do you have a thing saying set 0 adjustment?
Yeah, reset 0 adjustment.
Yeah, do that.
Alright, and then it moves it to 2.5.
It does. It moved it.
It moved it to 2.5, yeah.
Come up on the line.
Okay.
And put your scope at 0. Now, since it's at 2.5, put your scope at 0. And then once it's at 0, make a shot center mass.
Alright, 0. Center mass.
Okay, you shot low, which is what I expected. Now adjust it back up to 2.5.
2.5.
Yes, and then put another shot center mass. Excellent. That was your problem. You must have accidentally hit set 0 at 2.5, so you were actually adjusting to 5 from 0, and you were shooting way over, which explains why you're shooting way over. So you may have accidentally just hit 0, and you may have pulled out your SSWT kit. So just be wary of that happening in the future, and that goes for everyone, not just you.
Yeah, Mailman, is that a keybind that accidentally did that?
I don't think so. I think, Northrop, did you ever place your SSWT?
Yeah, I brought it out.
Okay.
And
so, set 0 on mine. I have a spotting scope, so it's actually above that, but he probably doesn't have a spotting scope. And the set 0 adjustment is right above the SSWT kit, so he may have accidentally clicked it when pulling out a SSWT kit and not even realize.
Perfect. Well, now that well, that's a good thing to fucking know. Good thing we worked out here in the training.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Now everybody knows that they're shooting way high.
To you, Timber. I just
no,
dude. Problem solved.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. That's exactly what I needed, because I'd have been like, Northrop, I don't know what to fucking tell you, bro.
Get good, son.
Yeah. Alright, so everybody here except for Loser Benson over there has hit the fucking steel. So you guys understand the concept of getting your temperature via your devices. and using your range card to find it. Something, so
Right,
here's actually a
post
little
boy.
tidbit that I just learned that I'll share with you guys. So, something annoying when you pull out your binos, you get that fucking, you know, you can't use your range card with your binos, right? Because it changes your fucking settings. So if you have your rifle out, and you go to your equipment, you go to where your range card's at, you can copy your range card. So once you select copy range card, pull your binos out, and instead of the funky settings, you go to your equipment, you go to open range card, and then you go to open range card copy, and that will open up what you copied. So this opens up the rifle's range card instead of your bino range card.
I like that.
Yep.
Alright, so I didn't teach you this. This is my fault. But another thing you can do is say, for example, Northrop and I are providing Overwatch for Rangers that are down there who are going to be assaulting a house over there. Like, pretend there's a house there. Say I stay back with Northrop because you never leave one man alone because that's a bad idea. Say I stay back with Northrop to cover him but also spot for him. What I can do is you can go up to anyone's weapon and you press Ace Interact on it, the Windows key, and then you can copy that range card for that weapon. And then it will open up as the copy. So what I could do instead of just sitting up here be like, hey, there's a guy like 600 meters out, and Northrop's just like, okay, now I gotta fiddle fuck around, all this and that. I can just open up my copy and have it open, and I can be like, hey, guys, 600 meters out, just for 3.4. And, you know, if I wanted to, I could tack in, you know, the wind's blowing left to right at however fucking strong of a value it is. And then Northrop can make a faster shot on that target. So you can copy other people's range cards, but
how did you do that again, Milmer?
Ace Interact on your buddy's weapon.
Go up to Rigs right now. Rigs, stay where you are. Go up to Rigs. Now press and hold Windows, and you should see his weapon icon pop up.
Roger. Oh,
and
okay,
then
I got it.
Copy range card, and then that will pull up his weapon info on your range card, so you can spot for him.
Nice.
So yeah, I never taught you that, Timber. So that's why I just.
No, I mean, like I say, good information. So you guys understand how to get your temperatures, how to get your shit that you need to hit a target. So, Mailman, if there's nothing else you want to add, I think we'll start testing some of these guys.
Muted. Sure.
Mailman was getting popcorn and beer.
So that range card copy, you can actually leave that out and drag it to the side of your screen, right? And just leave the range card up.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think we did.
It's the same as a regular range card, so you can bring it up and put it on the side of your screen. But the problem is,
like shoot shit.
Yeah, you can't move around. You have to get out of the range card to be able to move back around. So, one thing you could do is just take a quick picture of it with your phone, and leave your phone up. Yeah, I know I stole that from you, but
no, from Mikey.
So, yeah, you could leave a picture up on your phone, so that way you can just spot it. I mean, let's be real. It's the 21st century. Everybody has a smartphone, and we always have it like within 5 feet of us. So.
Or if you're a fucking big monitor, up on your second monitor.
How do you do that?
You have to have a second monitor.
I got 3 monitors, but how do you?
Send a picture of yourself, put it on Facebook, and open it through there.
Yeah, start with the target.
Yeah, we flex on the pores. Jimmy, let's start with you, huh?
What's up?
We're gonna get you right up here in the center. And we're gonna test you right now for your ball.
Okay.
Yep. So we're
Where
gonna
do you
shoot at targets over there. I'm gonna call out a bearing and a range. You're gonna verify bearing and range. Make sure you have the target. And then you're gonna get 3 shots to hit the target.
Okay.
Out of the 10 targets out there, you need to hit 7. 3 shots per target.
Okay.
All right. So I'll call these out at random. Actually, I didn't even see where you and fucking. I can put them all, but let's go ahead and get started. All right, target. It's gonna be bearing 295. Range 762 meters.
762 meters.
Correct. $295.
$765. Got it.
Yep.
Oh shit. So 762 meters.
Correct. Miss. Hit low. Remember, you have 3 targets you can use an SSWT if you're not super steady. Miss. Hit low. Just bottom on the right. Miss.
Where'd that one go?
Too high.
Yep.
You shot about 1.5 meters over the target, which would be probably about 10 meters behind it.
Yep.
Okay, take one more.
Nope, that was 3 shots.
Damn it.
Alright, new target. Could be bearing 304 degrees. Distance is going to be 685 meters.
$600 and what?
685 meters.
Okay. Damn it.
Remember, you guys, you can kind of guesstimate a little bit if it's 650 or 700, you know, in between there. Just low, right? About 6 inches low. Just low right again. That it looked like a hit.
It did look like it hit.
Yeah, that was a
Did
hit
it?
for some reason. That target, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't go down though. It
No, it
looked
did
like
not.
it bounced off of it. You want me to take another one?
It's center masted, but the dust popped up behind it. It happened
Yeah.
to me earlier, so it's.
We're gonna call
it's a game. We'll call it a hit.
Yep.
Right on.
All right. So we shall change here. It's gonna be bearing 307 degrees. Target range is roughly 515 meters. Bearing 307, 515 range.
Okay.
Fire one ready.
It sucks when you fucking get out of the binoculars. It throws you like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Hit. Good shit.
Batting 660 right now.
User left your channel.
Bearing's gonna be 312. Range is gonna be 610.
User joined your channel.
Okay.
User left your channel.
Hit.
Good hit.
Nice.
Yep. That was just a tad low. Hit him like the kneecap.
Gotcha.
Fucked up his kneecaps.
Yeah.
I mean, where's your far target?
Looking at bearing 301, range 839. Within the tree line.
Yep. That would be correct. 301, and we'll say 840.
By the way, this is your furthest target, so
Yep.
if you want to use SSWT, this would probably be the one to do it on.
Yep.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
I recommend setting up your SSWT
Oh.
equipment. Might make it a little bit easier to do.
Yeah, it would basically no weapon sway whatsoever. I'll even be generous, and you can retake that shot.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
For your reference point, you missed. You were about 1 meter low and 2 meters to the right.
Okay.
Yep. Just to give you an update, our wind has changed from 1.6 to 2.7. That was low and right. Off the target, right by about a meter, low by about 1.5 feet.
I gotta reload.
Yep. You guys can reload at any time, by the way. That was just off to the right and a little bit low. Oh,
fuck.
That was off to the right.
Damn it. Do you want me to go again?
No, we're gonna move on. We're gonna do. I think I already called this one out.
Name it.
Bearing 311, range 750 meters.
That's a new target.
Yep.
$700 what?
760 meters.
Alright.
Yep. Still here, Benson.
User
Low and
left
right.
your channel.
High, right.
User joined your channel.
Yes! Fuck yeah.
Beautiful. I'm actually writing these targets and fucking get down as we go. We're gonna do an easy one here. It's gonna be 312 range. It's gonna be 441.
Alrighty. 12, 441. Shit.
Hit. Alright. Did we get a 299 at range? 644.
Nope.
Alright.
Miss. Off to the right. Hit.
Hit.
How many are you
That
allowed
one.
to miss again?
You were allowed to miss 3 targets.
Okay.
Jimmy.
Yep.
Your next target will make or break you.
Negative. It won't. He's missed 2. He can miss 1 more.
Oh,
and
you're
be
right.
fine.
You're right.
Nice. Make it like a sniper documentary. It all comes down to this. One shot.
Do or die.
Or
Yo,
pack
pressure.
your bags.
We're like missing in with little misters and like.
You're like the
missing
fucking
with
seals and
marbles.
shit. Jesus.
Yeah.
Sit underwater for fucking 10 minutes.
You got the beer sweats and shit going on.
I do.
All right.
Sweaty
All
palms.
I got a new one.
Alright.
It's gonna be 384. Oh, sorry, 284 at 509.
284.
I don't think that's a Baron timber.
284, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
That's
384.
Oh,
You gotta turn around in a full circle. And then
we're
go
going
extra.
to the 4th dimension.
Okay, so what is it? 384? Or 280?
284.
Okay.
Range 509.
Five 509?
Correct.
Okay. I'm glad my fucking scope threw me all over the place. Thank you. Alright.
Hit. Jimmy. That's 7 hits. Congratulations.
I got
Finish it.
3 more, right?
I mean, one more. One more out there.
Okay.
Fuck is the last target.
I'm looking right now. I'm like writing the bearings and ranges down as we're going. Fuck, which one?
Hold on, I think I know.
Oh shit. Sorry. Hit my keypad.
Deduct 3 points.
And you fail.
98% sure his last target is... No, we did that one. Pretty sure his last target is 308, range of 737.
308.
Yeah, I've seen
737.
Correct.
Yep. Like the airplane.
Haha. Miss Gordon.
Got it. Fuck you. Alright.
Try right.
Just low. You would have shot right next to his left foot on your, which is on your right side.
Aye.
Damn it.
Right.
Fuck.
So good though because you still passed.
Awesome.
These get degrees.
These get degrees.
That's fucking cool, man. That's fucking challenging. Holy shit.
Yep.
Right.
Is anybody in a time constraint right now?
Yeah, Timber, I was gonna say, instead of one at a time, get everybody on a line and just go down the line.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah, we'll do that.
Just I'm actually keeping score on my little notepad.
Yeah, I've got it written down
So
as well.
everybody gets in a line. I'm gonna get their names quick, and that way it just goes in order. So that way, you know, like Riggs will go first, then Go For It, then Benson, then Northrop, and so on. So everyone get in a line.
Line up in that order.
Jimmy. Yeah, get in a line based off of Jimmy.
Yep.
All right, give me 1 second.
Benson, Go For It. He's out of Northrop.
User left your channel.
Oh, okay, so.
Give me 1 second. I'm taking a piss.
Be advised, your bearings may change.
User joined your channel.
All right, I'm coming. I had to take a piss.
Benson,
yes.
since you didn't get to do it, we're gonna do this real quick. You see that target down there?
I do.
You had a range for him? Pull out your binos.
Okay.
438.
Yep, we're gonna let him do it because he didn't get
Jimmy.
to do it the rest of us.
Yeah.
Alright, so a lot of the targets you struggled with
Yes.
seem to be a little bit further range, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of a tip, I guess, here. So
Okay.
438.
let's look at this target here.
You're 11, sure you got that.
Oh, there.
You know our
Alright,
temperature?
so 296 from us, with a range of about 760, and about in the open.
Yep.
296. With a range of what?
About 750.
This.
You see it?
Cinemass. Perfect. You got the basics.
Yeah, the one right up in the open.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my gun dialed to a rough range.
Okay.
Which is what I call basically just you know, I'm shooting in a big area, so like let's say the area is between 600 to 800 meter shots. So I'm gonna rough range my rifle to 700, just so I don't have to keep on clicking up and down. You know, I'm just gonna, you know, guess where they are within that mark.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
And then shoot. So I have my gun rough range to 700 because, like I said, 6 to 8. I have my wind up, so I'm gonna adjust for wind, and then I'm going to shoot. Oh, of course, that one hits. All right, I'm gonna do a different example. Let's rough range it down to 4.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot again. And god damn it, you son of a bitch, it's not working. What I'm hoping for is a splash. So
Can I try to hit it?
well, I want you to look at the target. Just look through binos because I'm gonna show you something.
Okay.
I'm trying to show you something, but it's actually not working. It's working, but it's not working.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna shoot. Can you see my bullet splash right there, right?
No, I'm not.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna shoot again. Pay attention. Look bottom and right. You see the bullet splash?
No, are we looking at the same one? The one in the middle of the hill, right?
Yeah, in the middle of the hill. It's not really surrounded by anything.
Yeah.
You don't see a bullet splash?
No. The one
When you shot, do you... Oh, no. God, no.
right up there.
Out there. That target.
Point?
Yeah, we're gonna call out a target.
In between the trees?
Down the line.
It's like in the middle of that open field right there.
Oh, okay. With the plants right above it?
Yes.
Okay, I got you. I was looking at the wrong one.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot center mass with what I have range right now.
Okay.
And you see the splash right there?
Yeah, you went bottom right.
Yes. So with a DMR, unlike right now, I'm showing you this example with a bolt action. It's a little bit harder, but with a DMR, it's semi-automatic. You'll be able to remain on target, see the splash a lot better.
Uh-huh.
But what you could do instead of trying to adjust your scope dope is you basically use where it shot in your scope and adjust to that point. So I saw the splash down and right, so I'm gonna put the splash mark as pretending like it's the crosshairs of my scope. Move it up to where I want to hit the target at.
Mm-hmm.
And then shoot.
Okay.
So instead of spending time adjusting your scope dope, and all that, you just use where your last shot impacted as a reference point, and then you adjust your point of aim to that reference point.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you know, a lot of your shots, I mean, a couple of them hit. Timber, go if you're ready to keep going.
Can we go?
I'm teaching him some things.
All right.
So
That was way low, right?
like a lot of your shots
Uh-huh.
impacting, like on that far target, like I think all 3 of your shots impacted low and to the right.
All right, guys.
Okay.
So that would have been a perfect example of when to use that, because you
Gotcha.
know like your first 2, you're shooting low and to the right, low and to the right. Just instead of trying to fuck with your actual scope adjustment, just move your scope so that where that shot impacted, that point on your scope is center mass of the target, and then shoot again.
Okay.
So, I mean, and this is like, it's not just video game bullshit. Like, I mean, I remember learning about this. There was a sniper in Vietnam named Chuck Mawhinney, and he was in a helicopter crash with his M14, and the scope was damaged, so like he couldn't adjust it at all. But when he shot, he saw his rounds impact like really far to the right and really low. So whenever, like, and they were getting assaulted by NVA, so what he would do is, instead of just taking the scope off and you know, basically saying screw this, he just moved that point of impact to basically what his target, like where he wanted to shoot, and he was taking out targets, and he defended the helicopter crash because of it.
Nice.
So
what I did, just because I have practiced sniping before on ArmA, I didn't adjust my scope at all. I just basically went by where my bullet went and just went from there.
Okay.
Really?
So like I saw where my bullet landed on that one. So if I adjust it just enough,
User joined your channel.
I didn't see where that one went, but
Are we shooting at the same target?
yeah.
Shoot again.
Benson, ready to shoot?
You're gonna shoot that same target.
Did you see where that went?
That was a little bit high.
Shoot again.
Okay, hold on.
Next.
Hold on, I'm breathing and moving.
Go for it.
Yeah, okay, so you just shot to the left, basically by the, like, in between the edge of those, or to the left, I'm sorry.
I saw no splash. You need to verify
in between the edge of the target and the edge of the plants.
Okay, so I gotta move left more.
Yep, that's where I'm at.
And your elevation is done correctly, right?
Just barely squeaked it by the right side.
Okay.
Go ahead, send it again.
There we go. Okay.
So were you actually, like, page up and page downing, like, the left and right of the scope?
No.
Oh, you were just moving?
Yeah, I just adjusted with my bullet.
Okay.
It just seems like that's an easier way for me instead of adjusting the scope.
That's what I was explaining to you. So, if that's what you were doing, then what I would recommend doing is just getting used to, like, your scope and how it's laid out. That scope, compared to the one I'm looking through right now, is a lot different. It's smaller. Like, it has, I mean, less hash marks on it. Mine has hash marks and mil dots, so it's easy for me to just be like, oh, my round impacted 1 mil right and 1 mil down, so I just put the center of my target at 1 mil right and 1 mil down.
Okay.
But for you, it's not as easy because...
Yeah, because I got more open area.
Yeah, you got a lot more open area, but there are different optics that have those mil dots. I know the Schmidt and Bender DMR scope has mil dots on it, and I like that scope a lot. So just stuff to check out and look through in the arsenal.
Okay.
And then it was off to the right.
But yeah, and then just practice with it. The best thing to do with this type of skill is just practice. Like, I would always, even when I didn't have server admin, I'd hop on, like, our server, and I would get my rifle and the scope and everything I would need, and then I would just go out and I would look for small rocks and just use small rocks as targets. I mean, because you can see the bullet impacting the rock.
Yeah.
And you can tell like you hit it or not because it'll look like a bullet impacting metal in this game. Like it'll have like a little spark to it.
Okay.
So I mean, like get on and practice. If there's a Zeus on, maybe get with them and have them spawn down targets because obviously that's better. But honestly, I prefer rocks because you look at the size of the person target, and then you look at like the size of some of the rocks, and they're a lot smaller. And in my opinion, if you can hit the small rocks, you can hit your target no problem.
I gotcha.
So it's like a saying, when you're shooting for accuracy. If you aim for, aim small, miss small. You know what that means?
Aim small, miss small?
Yep.
What's that mean?
So, pretty much explaining it to you. So you're looking at a guy, you aim for his chest. Chest, the bigger area.
Yeah.
And you're off by a little bit, you can miss by a couple of feet. If you aim for a specific object on his chest, like let's say he has a shirt, say he has like a patch, like on one of his, like a breast pocket. Aim for that, and you're off a little bit. You can miss by a couple inches. So you aim for you pick an object on the person. You aim for that. You don't just say the chest because it's a lot bigger area. Even though, you'd want to pick an object on his chest. But let's say you aim for, like, say the target has a flag on the middle of their chest. Aim for that flag versus like their chest as a whole.
Okay.
So aim small, miss small.
Gotcha.
It's big think kind of things. Some people would just be like, well, I mean, just aim for his chest. It's like, well, just think about it a little bit, and it'll make sense.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, but biggest thing, just practice. If you want to be good at this, I mean, practice with anything makes perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
And don't get frustrated. Just honestly, if I'm shooting at a target and I constantly miss, yeah, it's easy to get frustrated. Go for it. But just keep shooting at it until you hit it, and then figure it out, and figure out why you were missing the whole time, because a lot of the times you could realize you're just making a dumb mistake.
Yeah.
When you actually finally hit it, you're like, wow, like I didn't account for wind for that entire shot. I know why I missed.
Okay.
Or, I was a whole adjustment off. It's just, just keep practicing. Don't give up on it.
Hey, mailman.
Pretty soon you'll be a solid shot. Yes.
I gotcha.
Can you replace that target on the ground over there? Go for it. Broke the target.
Yeah. Stand by.
That's coming out of your pay.
But yeah, keep practicing. You'll be good.
All right. Right on. Thanks, man.
Well, if he runs out there and sets it back up, just kidding. Go for it. Broke it.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Yeah, so with these targets, sometimes if you shoot them enough, they'll eventually fucking break, or if you hit the base, they'll break, just like what happened.
You said you missed. You said you hit the base, not the target.
Alright, it's up. What's our tally at right now, just so I can keep track?
So far, everybody has one hit. Northrop, Kizada, and Go For It have 2 hits. No misses yet.
Alright, so everyone has 1, and then
if you
Go
want
For It, Northrop, Kizada have 2 hits, and then we're on Benson.
Yep. Benson, you're good.
Which one are we going for?
Good hit. Benson's good. Then Riggs, whenever you're ready. That was about forehead level, off to the right by about a foot. Good shit.
Right on the face.
Alright, everybody's at dopes.
See, the tip is, shoot and you miss, remember where you aimed at?
Yep.
And adjust.
Yep. You have all those fucking marks on that optic for a reason. It ain't just to be pretty.
Alright, so everyone has 2 hits?
Correct.
Alright, cool.
Alright, boys. Benson, we're gonna be at
Riggs, right?
Benson, it's Riggs.
Riggs. My bad.
Yeah.
Listen. Don't get elected here. Alright, bearing 299. Range 644.
Got it?
Whenever you're ready.
399, 644.
399, 644.
Right.
Well, his bearing and our bearing are different, right?
It should be the only target close enough.
Okay.
But plus or minus a degree.
299er 644.
Just so you guys know, if you look at it with your binoculars and then pull up your gun and don't move your scope at all, it'll still be lined up on the target.
Yeah.
Internet?
Yeah.
Alright, well. See, I saw your vapor trail, but it sort of landed.
That was high and right.
Yeah, high and right.
Your elevation's good.
A little bit high.
Ooh,
Nice.
I think his butt cheeks clenched a little bit on that one.
Just a tad, dude. Like as soon as I squeezed that third round up, I was like, butt cheek punch 9,000, dude.
Alright, now Benson.
Alrighty.
Just shy.
Oh, what?
Might be right.
Take your time.
Fuck yeah.
Whew.
I think Benson butt cheeks.
Yeah, dude, you don't even Riggs knows.
That was by the skin of your teeth. That was just on the right side.
Oh, hold on, motherfucker. I ain't ready.
There's a miss.
It wouldn't get crazy then.
Just act like it's Jaeger or something.
Alright.
Now. We can
Go ahead.
Hey, I created Jaeger, so I'm gonna let them know about that comment.
Let Soap know.
Go for it. Go for it. That was right. Looked like about a meter from here. So right about a foot. What do you think, Mailman? You give him another, you fail him on it.
Well, I mean, he shot when you weren't ready, so that's instructor negligence, so he gets one more.
Oof. Send it.
Nice.
Anybody else shoots without me being ready, and it marked a point off.
That hit, but it did it fall for anyone else?
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it did not fall for me. Alright.
Yeah, fall.
I clearly saw it hit, so.
Alright, is that a... Right. About a foot. A little bit high. You're about his head, though. Close, still right, though.
You saying it was too high?
My saying, it looked like it hit about head height, but it was still right. Still right of the target. So you need to push it left more.
How far to the right?
About a foot.
Nice.
That was like center mass.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, it was.
Northrop?
I would decapacitate this motherfucker. You ready?
Yes, sir, ready.
Ooh.
High and right. It's maybe a little bit over the top of his head, not by much though. Right by about a foot and a half.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, you fucking cool kids. Getting all your targets.
Good instructing.
Yeah, Mailman's not bad.
As long as we're not zeroed at 2.5, we can hit targets, right?
hell? Alright, this target is going to be 301. Range 840 meters.
The far one.
You can use SSWT, guys, on 3 of these targets. I would recommend using it on this one.
The one I failed on.
What was the range?
840 meters.
I don't see it.
It's
I'm
in.
at 301.
It's there.
Oh, I see.
It's there. It's there. And that's all I was gonna say. It's there.
I got it.
This is target identification.
Yep.
I was just assuming that it was going to be with the
Riggs, you're going to be the first to shoot, and like I said, you can use an SSWT if you want. It'll make it easier. Riggs.
Oh,
Alright.
down there again?
Yep.
I'm ready.
Alright, fire if you
Hold on,
want.
damn it, I lost it.
I didn't even see where it went.
Yeah, near did I.
And right.
Gonna do it kneeling? You're not gonna use the stand?
Yeah, if I don't get it, fuck it.
Ooh, that was close.
That was
Wow.
really close.
I would
Right above
maybe
his
drop
head.
it a hair, but you were off just the right of the target. Elevation was about his head.
Good.
Nice.
That's shit, bro.
Good job.
Dude, hey,
Alright.
butt cheeks are really clenching on that one.
Benson, all you, brother.
Okay, I'm gonna put my thing.
Yeah, you put your thing down in front of me. Go ahead.
You like it? You like my plan?
I do. I'm looking right at it. I have to use my binoculars,
User
so.
left your channel.
Okay, this is not working. Okay, let's move it.
User joined
Yeah,
your
remember,
channel.
you can adjust that up and down by interacting with it.
Fuck, I lost it. There it is.
Lost it too.
301. Yep. You're pretty good as far as windage. You're high by about 1.5 feet, 2 feet.
Nice.
User left your
Boy.
channel.
Damn.
Benson with the headshot at 850.
840.
My next trick.
Go
For
for
my
it.
next trick, I'm going to zoom all the way out.
It jumps a whole 1.1, so would it be safe to say drop it by 1? Like 0.1?
Are you ready, Timber?
Yes, sir, I'm ready. Yes. I think that
High
hit
and-
the tree.
High and right.
High and right.
Yes, sir.
Don't be the show off that is the only one that misses the long target.
High and right. Dial it down to 1.
Everything's fucked up now.
Question, so if the wind is
Looks way right to me.
going to
Yeah,
the
that
right,
was actually
you want
further
your
high
dial,
and right.
you want to dial, you want your dial, you want to dial
everything
your right
down.
dial or your left dial.
What was that, Kizada?
Since the wind is going north right now, meaning right, so which dial do
You
you
wanna
dial?
dial it
left or
into
right?
the wind. Yeah, you're gonna push it into the wind.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you take your last
Go
shot.
left.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
That's
Alright.
way higher.
That was closer than the other ones, though.
I don't get how. Okay, high and right.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that missed that one.
9. My range card said 9. Even. Because we're a little under 15 degrees.
Yep.
So I got it set at 9 even. And then.
So at 15 degrees, we're at 840 meters, so it would be a little bit less than 9.
Which I had it set at 8.9 at first.
Yeah. If you look at the difference in 800 and 850, that's like we'll say 10 points, like 10 decimal points between 5. So each 10 meters would be 0.2 on that. So maybe 8.
About head level to the right.
Alright, so you want to dial it into the wind? Maybe that's what I was doing.
Yeah, or you can either dial it into the wind, or you can push your point of aim into the wind. That's way right.
Oh, what? I had it.
What's the wind over there, Melman?
I'm sorry, I'm testing something.
I had it at one.
I'm testing what you guys are trying to talk about right now.
I had it at one left.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So the wind. So for people asking about adjustments to the wind with adjusting your scope, because I'm assuming that's what we're talking about.
Yep.
So the wind is blowing left to right. You want to adjust left. So what you would do is control page down, and that will go left. If you, well, yeah, but how much did you adjust by?
So, the first shot was at one left, like solid one, not 0.1.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because, the first shot that I did do, it was at a closer range. It was at 0.5, and that was the wind speed was at 1.5 meters. So I doubled that, and then I missed again. So I pushed it to 1.5 left. I don't know.
I fucking moved, and my weapon sway is like out of this world right now.
Right over.
That's just a little bit high.
That was about a foot or two over the head. Right over the head. Hit in the neck.
What did you set up?
So, well, I'm using a 338 bolt action sniper rifle, so but my adjustment for my scope is spot on elevation wise, but I'm adjusted 1.5 to the left. Now my understanding behind this is I have a much faster round, and it's
way faster.
Yeah. So the thing is, I would have to adjust less. So what I would do if I was you, maybe adjust to the left 2.5.
Yeah,
and then
that's what I just did. It was 2.5. Where did I hit?
And where did you hit?
User joined your channel.
Is it my go?
Alright,
yeah, we're gonna get back on track.
Yeah, we'll figure this out later.
Alright, hold on.
Alright, Quizada, sorry for the pause, but yes,
No.
it is your go.
I just want to know.
We still on that 800 meter target?
Yeah, 840.
Yeah.
Yep, you're cleared fire. High right. Yep, high and right. You're high by about a foot. You're right by about 3 meters. Or sorry, 1 meter to the right.
Same.
Did he get it?
Too high, I gotta bring it down.
Push your point. You can push your point of aim too to make up for it. You don't have to adjust it on the scope. You can just adjust where you're aiming at your rifle. You're getting graded on hits, not graded on how accurate you have it sighted or zeroed in. Right.
Come on. I think, I did page. I went up instead of, I went right instead of left. I forgot it's down.
Yep. It's all good. Northrop. High to the right by about a foot. You're high by about a meter. That was
high by about a foot, and it was just over his left shoulder.
Aim at the base of the fucking thing. Right there.
Hit.
Nice.
Yeah, guys, you know, one of the important things to remember about DMR is you're not going to be changing ranges every other shot. If you know you've got a group of guys at 600 meters, roughly, like a town is 600 meters away, hey man, aim for the center of that town and you'll have a rough zero. You'll just have to push your point of aim for targets. You might have to push your point of aim down for targets that are closer and push your point of aim up for targets that are further.
Roger.
Just FYI. Oh, I wasn't even using the fucking stand. What the fuck?
Look at that. You did it though.
FYI, when shooting targets, don't adjust your scope after the first shot. After any shot, just write it out and adjust your sight picture.
Yep. Just push the point of aim and you shall succeed.
I did it standing up. The fuck?
So, next target?
Yep. Next target. Looking at bearing 307.
User left your
Range is
channel.
550 meters.
User joined your channel.
What was the range?
515. 515.
The bearing again, I'm sorry?
Bearing is 307 degrees. Briggs, whenever you're ready.
Right.
Fire. Hit.
Nice.
Benson.
You ready?
Ready.
Firing.
Yeah, I
That
didn't
That
see
was
splash.
just behind it on the left. Oh, what?
Wait a minute, hold up.
Hold on. You
I thought I
Benson,
hit that one.
we're at bearing 3. We'll say 305 for you.
Oh, shit.
305, range 515 meters.
Yeah, is it not that one? 515 meters, I see it.
Because I was not seeing your splash at all.
Neither was I.
I saw it.
Center mass.
Hit.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Hit.
Nice.
Good shot.
Can't believe I kept on calling him Goibit.
Goibit, what a jackass.
For like the first couple of weeks he was here, I was just like, how the fuck do you say that?
I was
Goibit?
like, what the fuck's name is that? The fuck kind of shit is that? Q, all you, buddy. Hit. North. Hit.
Nice.
Excellent job. Next target 284. Range 509. 284 509er. No man says. Northrop, you're gonna be first. Yep. Hit.
Nice.
Nice.
You. Hit.
Nice.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Miss. Over the head, right.
Just barely over the head. Yeah.
That looked like a hit.
It went
Why
down
didn't you
when,
say anything?
It went down when Quasada shot.
Oh.
That's weird.
Is it up for all you guys?
Yeah. It is for
It's
me.
up for me. It looked to me. It looked like he hit it. But
For me, it was right above it for me.
What was the bearing again?
Bearing is 28450. Mailman, can you reset that target? Let's go for it. I'm gonna give you one extra shot just because to me it looked like a hit.
User joined your channel.
Copy. Pasta.
Pasta. Copy pasta. Oh.
Alright, target should be reset.
Oh, jeez. Yep. Go for it. It's on you. Those miss. Alright. Yep, Benson. Hit.
Nice.
Riggs. Hit.
Nice.
Ooh, 6 down, 40 to go.
Target is going to be... Target's going to be bearing 295. Range 765. 295, 765.
$295?
Correct. Bearing 295, range 765.
Got it?
Yep. Riggs, that's on you. Ready.
Ending it?
Ooh.
That's a little high.
Close. Nice.
Barely. Kidding.
That looks center mass to me.
It actually looked pretty center mass to me, too.
Yeah, I know. Just kidding.
Ooh, good hit.
Shoulder.
Thank you.
Go for it.
Benson, why you gotta one-up me with hitting on the first try?
Because I'm just that good. I'm sorry.
Wave it. You're up.
Where'd that hit?
I
Miss.
didn't even.
Didn't even see where the fuck that hit.
Yeah, neither did I.
I'm trying to at the right place.
Every time Mailman hits his fucking vape, it sounds like he's taking that inhale and exhale and that pause just before he's about to squeeze the trigger.
What'd you say?
Bearing is going to be 295.
User left your channel.
Range 765.
User joined your
Yeah,
channel.
I saw. I'm not shooting it. Why I couldn't see the splash? Must have hit right behind it.
Yeah, maybe that patch is grass. It was high and right.
Yep, your shot went high and right. I followed the bullet.
Remember, push your point of aim down and
Yeah,
left.
shy. You said shy high.
No, you were high and right.
Yeah, you... From where I saw the bullet travel, you impacted roughly in, like, patch of grass behind it, you impacted, like, in the center of the patch, like, in the right side. Like, take the target, split that patch.
Thank you,
in half.
GTA.
You impacted, like, in the center of the right side of that patch of grass. If that makes sense. Bingo.
Nice. Oh. Somebody's butt was clenching a little bit.
Did you adjust your point of aim?
No, I just did that. I had to adjust the wind the whole match. I just did left the whole match. The first two shots I did adjust my aim.
Gonna be nighttime.
He's out of Europe.
Oh, it's me? Roger.
Yes, sir. I did not see splash on that. Nice.
Nice.
Northrop.
Awesome watching the bullet fly in.
It is. Wasn't splash.
No splash.
Did we change targets?
Nope.
That's got to be high. It looked like it was
just high.
Yeah, it looks like the windage was good, but the elevation was high.
Good hit.
Nice.
Nice.
That's pretty close center mass, it looked like. Alright, we're gonna go bearing 303, range 865.
685, but close.
Yes, only a couple hundred meters off. Sorry guys, I'm tired. Bearing 303, range 685 meters. Riggs, it's gonna be you.
Yep.
Give me a second.
Adjusting my scope right now.
Ready when you are.
Sending it.
Nice.
Nice.
Sniper over here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You mean DMR?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I shot my thing.
Yeah, I was like, I just got a ricochet from that. Hey, shoot the instructor. Automatic fail.
That's one.
We have no medical.
You only got two more.
No, we're gonna jump Benson for his medical.
User joined your channel.
Alright. That was, windage looked good. Elevation was high. Nice, dude. Go fucking for it. To me, the windage looked shy right. Elevation was high. My left foot. Nice. Center mass.
Look at the neck.
Center mass, that was right in the teeth.
Oh, really? Center mass me. Boy!
Right in the teeth.
He's out of.
Roger. Alright, give me a second.
Windage was pretty good. You were a little bit high.
Ooh. The head.
I like how I can see everybody else's impact, but I can't see my own when I shoot.
Yep. Northrop, go ahead. Windage was good. Elevation was high.
I'm starting to get the windage.
Windage good. Elevation still high. Yeah, you're a little bit over 10. Drop her down some.
That's
yeah, good shot. You hit him right on the nipple. Good shit, bro.
Alright. Two more targets, boys.
I'm just gonna use my thingy for both of them since we can use it for 3 total.
Damn, did I do the worst out of everybody?
Nice. You said that?
It seems like I did the worst out of everybody.
No, I've only missed 2.
Yeah, he only missed 2.
Oh,
yeah,
missed 2 as well.
Jimmy missed 2. Yeah. It's gonna be. Oh fuck. It's gonna be bearing 311. Range.
User left your channel.
760 meters.
User joined your channel.
Go for it. You're first.
I'm first?
Yes.
What was the range?
760 meters.
You said bearing
311.
311.
311. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I was right. Nice. Range called. Seven, 6.
Has anybody even used this stand yet?
I used it once.
I'm using mine right now.
I can't even use mine right now.
It was just high.
Oh.
Nice.
Headshot.
Ooh, headshot. Yeah, headshot.
Fucking sniper, I mean DMR over here.
Northrop, you have 7 seconds to hit the target.
Okay.
How long it took me?
Who's shooting right now?
Northrop is.
Who do we start with?
Go for it.
Miss.
I didn't see no splash.
It was right above it.
Probably drop it down a bit. Like, drop it down a foot.
That was to the left by about a meter. A little bit high as well.
Adjust right left. Wait. Right.
Ooh, nice.
Dead on.
Nice.
Right on the neck.
No pressure at all.
Nope. Riggs,
Am I next?
shoot.
Or Riggs? Okay.
Left
Ooh.
by. Oh no, actually, it looked like it was just low.
It hit the base. Or the base.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Hit the nuts, dude.
What are you talking about, a cheap shot?
It hit.
That was like a thigh
My
shot,
man-
right? I shot him in the
my
thigh.
man busted
I hit
his
the
kneecap.
femoral artery, so he's gonna bleed out.
You're shooting, Kizada.
Roger.
High.
High.
Splash. I didn't see a splash.
It was high straight.
That means that
No, just push your aim down. Don't even
Push it
worry
down,
about
yeah.
adjusting it. You're high by about a meter, shoot lower than a meter.
Oh, just barely, dude.
Raised his head.
Maybe like you might have scalped them.
Come down and to the left just a tad. Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
Alright. Is it my
Vincent.
turn?
Oh, down just a tad.
It looked like you were shooting.
Just above the left shoulder.
Oh.
And scalp.
Down. Nice.
Yep.
Cool. Everybody's gonna qualify. That's good news.
Well, Go For It was the only one that really needed to hit that one. But that was the 7th, so.
Yep.
Last target, gentlemen. Bearing 308. Range 735 meters.
Say 308?
Correct. 308. Range 735.
Got it.
Rigs. You're on.
It was basically to the right of that. Like it was on. It's 50 meters to the right of that target.
50.
Seven, 3, 5.
Going to bed?
Testing. Right.
Nice.
Benson.
Okay.
Guys aiming an RPG at you.
Oh yeah?
Good time.
Actually, it's just me. I'm aiming an RPG at you.
Fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, sending it.
Headshot,
Motherfucker.
Just high. Good shot.
Ooh, headshot.
You bloody.
Just high and to the left.
How much to the left?
You were about a foot high and foot to the left, like you barely missed it.
Stop adjusting. What's your aim?
No. That was me clicking. Oh, then I adjust the whole thing. Okay, I see the target. Foot high, foot to the left, so it should be somewhere here.
Just high now. Bring it down a little bit.
You got it.
That was high, really.
You were just left by about a foot, high about 2 to 3 feet.
Nice.
That hit.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Where's the bonus round?
Bonus round is.
You want me to make a bonus round? I'll make a bonus round.
Bonus round is you don't have to do push-ups until you die
User
now.
left your channel.
What do you think, man? You think you want to give him like a 950 or 1,000?
User joined your channel.
I'll make a fucking bonus round.
Maybe I should break my bipod out for this.
So hey, no, you guys did good. Only thing I have to say is don't always rely. Granted, when you're fighting, you won't do it as much, but don't rely so much on changing your windage and elevation.
User left your channel.
Work on
50 again.
Work on pushing your target, like pushing the point of aim of your reticule around.
User joined your
Excuse me,
channel.
Benson, I'm gonna borrow your SSWT. Make sure I hit this before I make you guys all do it.
Sorry, I was on the phone with my girlfriend. What are we doing?
Butt sex.
Oh, cool. I like it.
We're again 839.
Opening up a wormhole.
What the fuck did I say? Before date.
User left your channel.
Oh, can I not? Damn it. That won't work.
User joined your channel.
Was that 686 meters, mailman?
Oh, that won't work.
Indefinite.
Might not be able to use the SSWT, but you can go prone. And
Can I take it?
I'm taking a shot at this. Oh yeah.
I'm taking a shot.
Right here, wind is at nothing, so.
301.
Yes.
User left your channel.
What are you guys shooting at?
I'm shooting at the one that was at 850.
User
oh wow!
You were high by about half a foot. You were to the left by about.
Yeah. So I just found out that makes this super fucking easy. 1 sec.
Oh, there. I saw that
Yeah,
spray.
that makes
6 inches.
That makes this super easy because the wind doesn't take effect for me right now because I am below the hill.
Good hit.
So, challenge target, I guess.
That makes me feel better.
Alright, everybody. Bearing 292. Look at the destroyed building, and you should see your target. Reference point is the west end of the building through a little peephole. All you can see is basically his torso.
I'm gonna rip him a new bow.
Yeah, I see him.
686.
Roger.
Yeah, but
Timber's gonna take a shot. Mailman, say something.
Yeah, before you guys do this, because I'm gonna hop off. All of you passed, so congratulations. Couple of pointers for you guys is what Timber was trying to say the whole time, but it doesn't seem like a lot of people took to it. So when you're shooting in an area, instead of like adjusting all the time for different targets and ranges, like let's just say you're shooting in an area between 600 and 800 meters. So all your targets are within there. So I would adjust your scope for 700 and basically just aim off of that. So what I'm getting at is, let's say our first target is one that is bearing 295, range of 763. So he's just alone in the field. If people can see my point, it's right over there. I'm going to have my scope adjusted for, this might take a couple of adjustments. That's why I was shooting left. My scope was still adjusted for, why I was shooting, because it was still adjusted for that. But, yeah, so I'm going to shoot at the target, and if I hit it, I'm going to have to adjust my scope. But, wow, I didn't even see my impact. That's great.
You guys hold fire.
Hold on.
I can barely
In order
see
for
that
me
guy.
to talk about this, I need to see my impact, because that's important. Okay.
It goes to the right.
So we all saw my impact just to the right. So what you want to do is use that impact on your scope as your new crosshair. So basically where that round impacted just to the right, I personally see on my scope that it's basically halfway between the first and the second mill dot. Now you guys don't have mill dots, you just have small hash marks, but as you explore different scope options, you'll see some scopes have mill dots, some have hash marks, some have nothing, it's just a crosshair. But either way, that reference point remains the same. So remember that point where it impacted roughly, if you shot center mass, and adjust your scope to that impact point by not even touching the knobs, just basically moving your scope over. So I moved it over to the left, and I'm putting another round down range, and bang.
Oop.
That is much faster than going and thinking about how much you need to adjust up and down. And that is especially important as a DMR, because you need to put rounds down range as quick as possible accurately. So instead of taking the time to fiddle fuck around with the knobs, you just make the shot, see where impacted, immediately correct it, and follow up. Because with the semi-automatic ability, you can do that. With a sniper rifle that's bolt action, I actually have to chamber a new round, so it takes me longer. But with the semi-automatic, that's how you want to do it. So that's pretty much what I had told Jimmy earlier when you guys were shooting and I was off talking to him, is just use that to your advantage instead of readjusting everything. And then having a rough range of 600, like I said as an example, 700 meter range in an area between 6 and 800, I mean, you're only going to miss your target by a little bit. I mean, so you'll be able to see, I mean, a lot of your rounds might still impact the target, or you'll be able to see the splash and adjust immediately. And if you know the target for a fact is closer than 700 meters, you can just immediately know, okay, I have to aim down a little bit because you have to adjust down because he's closer. Or if you know for a fact he's beyond 700 meters, you just aim up a little bit and adjust for that. So, but
it's so much faster than trying to fucking go through your range card and check your shit, adjust your settings.
Yeah, but no, you guys all passed, so y'all did good. Biggest thing, like I told Jimmy, is practice. You know, practice. You don't even need targets to practice either. When I started out doing this, I practiced by finding the smallest rock I could and shooting at that rock from a distance. Because you can tell when you hit a rock. I mean, it'll make like a little flash, like something hitting metal. And you just work with that. If you're getting frustrated because you're not hitting a target, keep shooting until you hit it. Timber. So.
Sorry.
Keep shooting at that target until you hit it and figure out what you did wrong. A lot of the times it's a simple mistake. Like what I was doing with my challenge target, I realized that I had my scope adjusted to the left by about an adjustment of 1.5.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was
hold fire.
So I mean, you know, simple mistake that I figured out after I hit it. Or a lot of the times you'll realize you never even took wind into effect. And that's why your shot was going way to the left or way to the right. One thing that never happened with us is when wind is coming towards you and away from you. Towards you, you want to aim up. Because it's basically blowing your bullet up. I mean, think about throwing something into the wind like a frisbee. You know, that frisbee is going to rise. So you want to aim. No, that what I just said didn't make any sense whatsoever. You want to aim when the wind is coming towards you. No, but see that's.
You still want to aim up because what it is it's slowing the bullet down, so you're gonna have more of a bullet drop.
Yeah. So basically, what would happen if you look at it, big picture wise, is the bullet is going to travel up because of the wind, but then it's going to lose its speed.
Velocity.
Yeah, it's going to lose its speed, velocity, whatever, and then it's going to drop. So either way, you want to aim up, and if the wind is blowing away from you, it's going to carry that bullet. So you want to aim down to adjust for that. But we only had left and right, which in my opinion is the harder to adjust for. It takes the more practice to learn with it. So, but my opinion, you guys all did pretty good. So,
and just
thank you.
Thank you. I have something that might sound dumb real quick, but I got an expo, like I got a whiteboard in front of my computer, so I literally, if I know I'm going to be shooting at a target that's 600 meters and I'm going to be consistently shooting over there, I'll just pick up my red expo marker and just draw a dot on my screen, and that will be where I aim after my first impact.
Oh shit, I mean, even like real life situations, I mean, like I've only done this twice in ArmA, and that's when I've actually set up in like an actual Overwatch, like sniping stuff. But I mean, I have like a little notepad, and I'll actually sketch my area of, my field of fire. Like I'll sketch it out on the notepad really rough, like if I'm looking out this way, on my notepad, I got a big clump of trees here. Obviously I'm not going to shoot in that because I can't see, but I'll have like the fields like outlined. I'll have the little town to the right, drawn with like a building, and at each of these areas, I'll range out to the spots in there, like the center of that town. I'll range to that. I'll write it down. I'll write the adjustment out on my notepad. The field that's directly in front of me, like out there, I'll range to the center of that field, write down the adjustment to the next spot. And until you got a pretty good, collection of data about this area. And that way, if like I see targets coming out of the tree line in that center field, I know, shit, okay, there's targets there. Instead of ranging them, getting all that information, right there, I already have it. So all you really have to adjust for at that point is the change in temperature and wind. But temperature on maps generally stays the same. It started out at about 15 when we started this training. It dropped down to 13. But, I mean, during the day, it'll stay around 15. So temperature doesn't generally change per map. So as long as you get that first one at 15, you should be fine. The only thing you'd have to adjust for is wind at that point. But, you know, having like a little sketch, it helps speeds up things, but that's if you know you're going to stay in this spot for a long period of time. If you don't, or if you know you're going to be moving in the next 5 minutes, it's pointless making the sketch because, you know, you'll collect all the information and then by that point when you're done, you're moving. So, but, and that's like, you know, that's shit that people do in real life. I mean, they fucking take a minute and they sketch everything out. You know, they have like a little notepad. You know, make points, and you know, they basically get a picture of their field of view, and put it in paper, and it helps them. So,
I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Shooter with Mark Wahlberg, but in the first opening scene where he's on that Overwatch position, his spotter has that booklet, and it's already got everything ranged out. Same concept.
oh yeah, I mean. Out of a lot of the sniper documentaries that I've watched, one thing is consistent in that them saying their most valuable tool is their notebook. So it has all the information they need. It has their rifle information, their adjustments. It has, you know, that sketch. I mean, all their valuable information is in that notebook. So, you know, obviously in ArmA we don't have like a little notebook to write on, but I mean, it's also a video game too. So, and you don't even have to go that serious in the aspect that it's a video game. It's just there for you as knowledge if you want to use it. I mean, I love doing stuff as true as possible because it just provides that extra, you know, this is pretty fucking cool. You know, when you land a shot that's over 1,000 meters because, you know you had the tools to make that shot. You have the knowledge to do that, it's pretty awesome.
User joined your channel.
So, but Timber. Oh, also last thing I wanted to do. Everybody who was trained by Timber here today, how do you think he did? Do you think he did good?
Yeah.
Oh, he did great, man.
Do you think he deserves? Do you think he deserves to be an instructor for this type of class?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. I'm playing. I'm playing. Yeah, he's good.
Timber has one request. Yeah, man, can you take a picture of us and edit it?
I'm gonna change the fucking setting or the time right now then, because otherwise it'll look like everybody's just black. I'll even get. Yeah, I'll even.
Right now, everybody's flying. Fucking black
Right?
I'll even get Cam, the invisible Cam there.
Yeah, right there.
I'm not. What are you talking about? I'm not here.
Before we take this picture, is it going to be Timber's sidearm to my head?
Alright, so yeah, you guys can all get in some type of pose or whatever, and I'll get a snapshot.
So y'all want to get by the flags or whatever?
Yeah, the flags.
Let's get by the flags.
Like I said, is this gonna be a Timber's sidearm to my face? Is that what's about to happen? Like that's gonna be the picture pose?
Nah, man, you guys are my students.
Mission, static poses.
What is pose 5? What am I doing right now?
Intel.
You're holding your gun with your right hand.
You're like looking off into the distance.
Let's see.
Hold on, let me get my pose ready.
I don't know the different poses. I've never used them. I just go to relax pose. Pose 8. What is this?
A
Time, environment.
bunch of the relaxed poses
No,
are
that's
the same.
effects, environment. Effects, god damn it. Environment, thank you. Let's get time
I've got my
to
weapon.
there.
Damn, I've been up for 15 hours? Fuck.
Holy shit.
We've been standing in a spot for 15 hours.
I'm late for work.
Right here and
Actually, I don't think it will.
Northrop,
and
what
a
the
minute,
fuck?
You're just gonna block.
Hold on. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, let me do that too.
What
can.
What are you doing?
Look,
I'm yelling in front of you.
He's like right in front.
Oh, yeah. Here. Okay, so come in a little bit.
Roger. Let me figure out his
They gotta cancel this pose.
And then yeah, you scoot over in front of Riggs.
Okay, let me cancel the pose.
Is
Where's Riggs at? Right here?
User left your channel.
Patience, relax, poses, 8. There.
If you're just gonna be kneeled down, oh there you go.
Alright. Timber. Goodbye, everybody. Here, actually,
Can you lay down
no,
in
yeah,
front
you
of
can
us?
still do slot. Actually, don't exit it. I'll just move you.
Move me in front of them.
That didn't work. I'm like selecting in front of them. Alright, that works. Alright. I want to get the flags in view. Wait for the two guys there to look forward, kinda. Both looking sideways. Good. Are they only gonna look sideways?
Which two?
Oh, there we go.
I'll fix
Oh
it,
no,
fix it.
just readjusted. There we go. I think that works. All right. Now get it like now get up like on the up on like the ridge, like act like you're shooting or something. You know, because that's just like a picture of you guys on a mountain with flagpoles. Like I'll look down into the valley or something.
Get Riggo prone over there. Yeah.
How do I
group up? Alright, Timber, I want you to actually get up with your binos, though. And, yeah, that's perfect. Then everybody else kind of get in line. Whoever is on the far right, move your aim to the left. Perfect. Alright, hold that. Go one more.
Why'd you go prone?
Alright, that works. Alright. Yep. Alright, I have to switch back to nighttime, otherwise Russian will have a hissy fit.
Why go prone when you can do a tactical sit?
Tactical sit.
Good night, guys.
Now use your bipod and it puts it on your feet.
Does it really?
No, it makes you lay down.
Oh, that's lame.
I tried it. Like,
That'd
can I
be really
fucking
cool.
put this bipod on my feet?
I
Tactical
left the
butt
targets
scooch.
up, but I'm hopping off, so if they die, it's your fault.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
But, no, Timber, no, you did good. You were kind of getting tired at the end, but I noticed that, so
Where the
that
fuck
happens.
is he?
It's like almost
He's
midnight for
invisible.
you, so I understand.
Hey, Norman, you got the
Um,
server. You got the TeamSpeak server terms.
Good night, guys.
You got the TeamSpeak server terms, right?
Yeah, you didn't have to wait for them to get the fucking shit in the thing to get your gold medal.
Channel switched.
Oh. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We will be back tomorrow, probably, with, I don't know, LSPDFR. Do that. That sounds good. Let's see, TeamSpeak. Close out of that. But yeah, thanks again, everybody, for watching. And we will see you